Kagurabachi chapter 67, we see Hirohiko fighting with the general manager, and then Miss Tokyo's like, "Are you sure you don't need help?" And then he's like, "No, I don't need help." And he's actually getting his butt kicked because he's not very good at swordplay, and he realizes that, and then he takes an unconventional path, and then he's like, "I want all of you to come at me once," and they're like, "You can barely dodge this guy's attack. Why would you want us all to attack you?" And then the general manager's arm falls off, and then he's like, he took an unconventional path and moved his sword in a weird way. And then he's like, "Whose disciple are you?" And he's like, "Why do I have to be a disciple? I'm the disciple of freedom." And then he, I guess, kills him, because then we cut to Chihiro talking to Mr. Samir's daughter about how she has a choice to go back or stay here, and that his father and her father were friends. And then she's like, "Well, we're both children of war." And then she's like, "I'm kind of like you, huh?" And then someone's at the door, and he's like, "I'll go check it." And then he does, and then there's like a bunch of guys going out, or there's one guy going out, and he's like, "Who sent you here?" And he's like, "Money. Someone called and said it'll give us money." And then like he looks outside, and like there's tons of people coming towards the room. And then he closes the door, tells Mr. Samir's daughter to stay there, and she doesn't. She watches the people. He slaughters everybody. And then she's like, "Aren't you scared?" And then he's like, "No, I'm not scared." She's like, "This is why we're not the same, because I want to go back to school now," because she's like realizes that she's not meant to be a killer, or like she's not like brave, I guess, I don't know, but she's like, "I want to go back to school." And he's like, "Don't worry, I'll get you there." And then he looks in the elevator, and then Hirohika's there, and he's holding the general manager's head, and they're getting ready to fight, I guess, because he's like, "I'm ready for you now, Chihiro." But yeah, chapter's great. You read it. Bye.